What's up, you guys? Yuvar Brand here, founder for WakeUpNow. And today in this video, I want to teach you guys exactly how I hit Founder 3 my first week in the company. I'm going to teach you guys a proven step-by-step plan of action in order to achieve that. So before I go into that, I want to ask you guys a question. What would an extra $600 in your life do for you? Would it help you pay for rent, for food, for gas? I mean, seriously think about what it would do for you if you hit Founder 3 your first week. For most people, that is life-changing income. You know, Kirby Cochran, as most of you know, he did a survey with his team, and they found that an extra $500 a month would have prevented 90% of bankruptcies in the US last year. So $600 is life-changing income. You know, you don't need to get up to those higher six-figure ranges in order to, you know, change your life. So you guys stay tuned. We got a really good one for you guys.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like,
So you guys, the first step is to understand your numbers. Understand that the numbers are in your favor. You got to understand your numbers so you can see where you're going, and you know, you'll understand your plan of action a lot better if you understand your numbers. So here's a really powerful rule that I like to teach people. I'm about to teach it to you. It's called the rule of 6. If you know 6 people in your life that you're socially connected to, you are connected to 7+ billion people on the planet. 7+ billion people, okay? So you know 6 people in your life, 7+ billion. Like, that's absolutely crazy if you think about it. So here's the deal, you guys. There's 7.15 billion people on the planet. Okay, I'm not asking you to talk to all of those in order to succeed in this, right? You don't need to talk to 1.5 billion people. It'll take you lifetimes to talk to 7.15 billion people, right? So you can't, that's impossible. So it's estimated that we are socially connected to about 15,000 people in our lives that we have come in contact with so far since we were kids, right? Anywhere from the ages from 20 to 25. Okay, it's 15,000 people. I'm not asking you to talk to 15,000 people to succeed in this. It's also estimated that kids our age have anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 friends on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, social media, phone, our phone book. You know, people at work, family members. Anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 people. I'm not asking you to talk to 1,500 to 2,000 people. You want to be successful in this. You want to hit Founder 3 your first week in the company. Write down a list of 100 people that you don't care whether or not they say yes or no to you. And here's what I'm asking you. Have a 97% failure rate and a 3% success rate. That is, can you get 3 people out of 100? Can you get 3 people out of 100? You get 3 people, your subscription is free, and you teach the same system to everybody else. So that's all you got to do is get your 3 people. Can you do that? I think you can. That's like me giving you a basketball, telling you, hey man, shoot 100 shots at the free throw line. If you make 3, not 3 in a row, just 3 in general, you win $1 million. Could you do it? Yes, of course you could do it. The numbers are in your favor, 100% in your favor. Now, as for yes or no's, you guys, I like to use the example of flipping a coin. Okay, so you flip a coin, what are the chances it's gonna land on heads? 50%. What are the chances it's gonna land on tails? 50%, right? 100, they're even either way. Now, let's say you flip a coin, you get tails. Let's say you flip it again, you get tails. Let's say you flip it again, you get tails. Flip it again, you get tails. That's 4 in a row. Let's say you flip it 4 more times, you get tails. What are the chances that on your 9th flip, it's gonna be a heads? It's a mathematically proven statistic law that the more tails you get, the closer you are to a heads. Now, relate this to talking to people, okay? In terms of tails, that's a no. Heads is a yes. You see where I'm going here? The more tails you get, the closer you are to a heads. The more no's that you get, the closer you are to a yes. So I tell people, shoot for no's. Go out and talk to 100 of your friends and try and get as many no's as you can. Thing is, most of you are gonna get a lot more than 3 people out of 100. I'm just painting out these numbers for you so you can see how simple it really is to hit the rank of Founder 3. Because once you have your 3 people, we teach the same system. And the way the system works, the reason the system works is because it's duplicatable. Anybody can do it. You don't have to You don't have to have superpowers in order to do this, right? You talk to 100 people, you get 3 people to tell you yes to join your business, okay? Now, in order to get 3 people to join your business, you have to understand the invite. You have to understand how to invite your friends, how to talk to them in a way that you expose the business the right way, you expose yourself the right way, right? In order for them to come hear about your opportunity, because that's all you're doing with the invite, is you're piquing their interest. You're the preview to the movie. That's all the invite is. And nobody is better at the invite than my man Justin Hoffman. Added over 40,000 people to his team in 9 months. Okay, so you guys check out the invite from Justin Hoffman. Here it is.
I appreciate you. I also appreciate everyone on the call. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna break it down. How I got started, what I do, what I say, word for word, because I truly believe that knowledge is very powerful. When I first saw Wake Up Now, I saw it as a vision to help more people. And the guy that shared it with me is a former Denver Bronco, a very successful guy. His name is Gerald Wilhite. And when he said to me, he said, Justin, I caught the vision as well of helping more people. We got to work. And I'm going to explain to you about how you want to get this thing to work for you. Most people get in this business and they sign up, they get excited, and they drive home and they call their first, either their family member or their best friend, boyfriend, what have you, and they completely fire hose them with info. What that does is basically pushes people away. How many of you can raise your hand right now and say you've done that and it pushed people away? Probably every single one of you. So what I've come up with is a simple invite. And what I mean by that is it's simple. Anyone can do it, but remember, knowledge is powerful. If you think of a CEO or a maid in a company, the only difference between them two is knowledge. It's the only difference. So I became a copycat of this industry. I watched successful people. I hung around with people that would outthink me. And now people are around me, and I'm outthinking them. That's the only difference. I'm no one special. I just follow the simple system. And this is how it goes, and I hope you have a pen handy. I'm basically going to do it to Darren right now. I'm going to invite him to see this video over the phone. So if I would call Darren up, he would answer the phone. I'd say, hey, Darren, listen, I have about a second, but I'm working on something big, and I thought about you. Can I get 20 minutes of your life? Guys, I say life because it's a big word. Do you think that person's going to say no? Absolutely not. If they do, take them out of your phone. They're not your friend. I have posture. I know where I'm going with this business, okay? That's the first thing I do. That person's going to say yes, and he might 85% of the time say, well, what's it about? This is what you need to say. It's 90% visual. You have to see it. That person's going to immediately put the guard up in a nice way and say, okay. Remember what I said about having a second? If they ask any more questions, you can step away, like Darren said earlier, and say, hey, listen, I got to step into a meeting. I got to go pick, whatever have you to get you out of that conversation. Remember, this is all about being the trailer, not the movie. So now the person is excited. That person wants to know what you're working on. You showed excitement. Guys, the most important thing when you're talking to these people is excitement and passion. The next step is confirming the date and time to see this. After you say it, if that person, which you're gonna, it happens all the time to me, they're gonna say, well, what it is about? It's 90% visual. This is where you gotta step in and say, awesome. When can we get together to see this exciting info? You can say it just like that. That person's gonna be like, now. Awesome. The best thing for you guys to do is actually drive to them. Everyone can get 3 people. So you actually drive them. My first 3 people I showed, I drove to them. So now I'm driving to them. They said they gave me the time. I'm driving to their house. I get to their house. I don't mess around. I go right to the video, go right to YouTube, whatever you guys use for your video. I use Brandon Boyd's video. I go to YouTube because everyone knows about YouTube. I bring up YouTube. And now if I'm sitting next to Darren, this is what I say to him. And this is the most important thing. I say, Darren, what you are about to see is big, and I'm all in. I'm going to knock this thing out of the park with or without you. But the best part is, I don't care if you like it. I just want you to see it before I share it with thousands of people. Is that cool? Guys, that is your key to success. You just said you're all in, you're going to crush it, and then you pulled it from them like you don't need them. That's posture. But here's the most important thing while you're saying it, having a heart and desire to win while you're talking. A guy once told me, he said, your brain is 18 inches from your heart. When they connect and it comes out your mouth, that's when you'll start winning. That's what I've done. I know where I'm going with this business. Not one single person signed up in the Wake Up Now because of Wake Up Now. They signed up because of where I'm going with it. They didn't want to miss out. Think about 10 people at your work, and you all play the lottery, and one says, no, I'm not going to play. And you leave there, and you look at that person and say, what if we hit? That person's going to think, man, I should have got in. That's how I make this business feel to people. And it's coming true for many. Now, this is the key, the last key to your component to your success. At the end of the video, what I want you to do while you're playing this video is you do not get up and walk away while this video is playing. You do not pet the dog. You do not grab your phone and text someone, call someone. You watch that video like you're more excited than he's watching it. That's posture. That person's going to feel your energy and be like, this guy is all in on this. I want to follow someone like him. So you're watching a video. When it's over, you say 3 things. I keep this so ridiculously simple, it's almost, I can't believe anyone cannot win with this. I say this, that was awesome, wasn't it? Do you have any questions, or are you ready to get started? I basically asked and answered the question. I don't say to that person, did you like it? What did you think? Do you think you can do it? No, this is about where you're going. You have to have posture. It's the most important thing in network marketing: posture, passion, and excitement. That person's going to see it. While I say all those things, that was awesome, wasn't it? Do you have any questions? Are you ready to get started? I'm shaking my head yes while I'm asking it. Are you ready to get started? Guys, I've seen people shake their head and go, yeah, I'm in. Trust me, you're almost getting into the person's brain psychologically and drawing a vision out for them, because most people are blind and they're blind walking through life, and I can't stand that. So that's why the company is called Wake Up Now. I will literally, if you don't hide your grandmother in the closet, I will come and find her and wake her up with this company. And I truly believe so many lives will be changed because of what we're doing. And I'm not a hype person. I'm not fed on any stuff like that. I'm fed on leadership. And guys, what we got with Wake Up Now is incredible. You can add a little tip to all what I just said to you guys by bringing a list with you. I certainly do that, and I didn't mean to forget about that list, but if you have a list with you and it's visual, while you're saying that to the people, they're going to see that list. And remember when I said you pulled it from, you say, hey, I just want to share it with thousands of people. You have that list there. They're going to visually see that list and go, oh, remember the people. What I do is in pencil, I write their name up top. A millionaire told me that. Just write everyone's name in pencil and put the person you're showing up top. And that's your key to success, guys. I truly hope you follow that system, because that can set you free. I followed that system a little over 7 months ago, Bring 3 Health 3, and it turned in almost 17,000 people today. So, guys, I appreciate your time. If you need me, just reach out to me. I'll certainly do 3-way calls for you. If I don't answer my phone, I'm either dead or sleeping. So, again, I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a good night.
And that is how it's done, you guys. Justin Hoffman just killed that video. Here's the deal. I could say more about the invite, but I'm just going to say one thing. This man added 40,000 people to his team in 9 months, okay? He knows more than you know. Listen to people that have the results that you want, okay? Now, the thing is, Founder 3, as I just presented to you guys, is really simple to hit. Once you understand your numbers, you understand the invite, you do everything the right way, it's very simple to hit it. What's more difficult is to maintain it. right, is to maintain your people, teach them what you know, teach them, you know, what you're learning in this video. I think that's the more difficult part. So step one, as soon as you get your 3 people, right, as soon as you succeed with your numbers, right, you get your 3 people, what you do is you give them a shout out on the team page. Right? You say, hey, welcome this person to the team. Guys, make it a personal shout out, right? This business is about building relationships. So make it a personal shout out. Hey, welcome to the team. I know this guy's gonna kill it. He's really socially connected. He's got a great spirit. I know that he's gonna kill it, right? And see, you guys, they're gonna feel the support and the love that exists on the team page. Guys, there's 7,000 people and over 40 people, you know, like a post when, you know, someone new joins the team because they made a decision to change their lives. And that's commendable. Second, make sure that these people get in contact with at least 5 upline members. And here's the deal, don't just say, hey, call these people. Say, hey, I got some homework for you. Okay, here are the numbers of these people. Call them. You know, if they pick up, say, hey, my name is Ivar Brandt. You know, I'm working with Nick Anderson, and you know, I want to learn your story, and I want you to teach me what you know. Just something simple like that. You guys, if they don't pick up, don't be afraid to leave a message. Yes, we're a more connected generation, but we listen to our voicemails. That's what they're there for, okay? So make sure you leave a voicemail to your upline member, okay? Don't be shy. Please don't be shy, seriously. I have people saying like, oh, I don't want to bug Ivar, or I don't want to, you know, I think he's too busy. You guys, this is what I'm here for. I am here for you. I am here to support you. I am here to help you succeed. And that is what every other upline member knows, right? They want you to call them. They want you to bug them, okay? So make sure that you get in contact with the upline, at least 5 upline members. Why? Because everybody's got a way of doing something different, right? Everybody's got a different way of explaining the story. Everybody's got a different way of showing you this, and different methods click with different people. Find the person that you click with, or the people that you click with, and work with them, right? One of the freedoms of this business is working with whoever you want to work with, right? That's why some people leave, you know, their bosses because they're like, I don't click with this guy, or I don't want to work with this guy. This guy's an asshole, right? But the thing is, your upline, you know, some of your upline, you might be like, hey, that guy's an asshole. But the other guy, you might be like, hey, I like this guy. I want to work with this guy. I want to learn from this guy. You do what we do. You say what we say. You're going to get what we get every single time. Step 3, you guys, resources. It's very important that you present the resources to them. WUNtrain.com. That one is a hub training, right? It'll teach them how to set up their discounts, how to set up the card, right? How to get that mailed to them. It'll also teach them how to set up everything. That is basically product training, okay? That's one's very important. The other one is founderslegacy.org, right? That's the website created by Darren and created by all the other upline leaders. You guys, it has success stories, it has whys, it has prospect videos, okay? It has training on there as well, right? Darren worked his butt off to create that resource in order to help us succeed, okay? So make sure you share that as well. The other one is founderslegacy.net, which is a mix of both of them. You guys use all these resources at your disposal, okay? Now, the thing is, the upline might not always be there to take a call for you, but you got your resources, right? You got your videos that you can show other people, right? You understand the numbers. You can show somebody how this works. You can show somebody the videos. You're confident, you have posture. They're gonna listen, okay? So make sure you guys use your resources. Step 4, you guys, set goals. It is very, very important to set goals. You gotta know where you're going, you know? You gotta have a target to hit, right? Let's say you're working your butt off, but you don't have a target to hit. Chances are you're gonna land way the hell over here when your target is right here. I'll give you guys a really simple example. When you get on a plane, what do you hear? Hey, welcome to Southwest flight 7347, right? We're flying to, you know, we don't really know where we're flying, you know, but we're gonna land somewhere, probably in the ocean, right? Like, you guys don't hear that, right? We are flying to Boston, and then we're flying to Newfoundland, right? Or we're flying to Arizona, then we're flying to San Diego, right? You guys hear, the plane knows where it's going, so it's gonna land where it knows it's going. It's really that simple, you guys. You gotta set goals. You gotta know where you're going. You gotta be able to see where you're gonna land. Otherwise, you're never gonna hit those goals. So you guys, hit 30, 60, 90-day goals. And if you're wondering where to set your goals, here's where, okay? I want you to raise your hand. Raise your hand right now. If you're watching this video, raise your hand, seriously, okay? So you raise your hand. It's a little uncomfortable, right? Raise it all the way up, as high as you can. Seriously, as high as you can, okay? Now, raise it a little bit higher. Oh, I was able to do it, and you were able to do it. How is that possible? Because you stretched and you felt a little bit of uncomfortableness in your shoulder, right? That's where you set your goals, beyond, a little bit beyond what you think is possible. That's where you set your goals. So 30, 60, 90-day goals. It's very important. After your 30 days pass, either you're gonna hit your goal or you're not. It's really that simple. You don't hit your goal, assess what you did, reevaluate your course, and keep going, right? Keep going. Persistence and consistency is what's gonna pay off in this business, right? If you hit your goal, boom, hell yeah, you hit it. Raise it a little bit higher. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to be the best that you can be every single day. I'm teaching you this, you guys. Teach your downline this. Teach your newest member this, right? Strive for greatness. Always strive to be the best that you can be. When you think you can't go no more, when you think you can't do another call, you think you can't do another Skype, you think you can't do another event, do it. It's gonna pay off. I guarantee it. Step 5, you guys, is show the newest person in this video. You care about them, you care about their success, you care about them achieving everything that they wanted to achieve. Because here's the thing, when people come into this, they come into this with a dream, right? Everybody has a dream of something they want to achieve. So you guys, this is gonna help them get to the next level. This is gonna help them understand what to do in the very beginning. This is gonna help them understand their numbers, understand that it's all in favor for them. All they gotta do is take action, right? If you understand what you're doing, where you're going, you take action, it will happen. So make sure you share this video with them. The other thing, you guys, is practice the invite. Seriously, practice the invite. You know, you guys saw the invite, how it works and everything. There's videos all over the place. But here's the thing, it doesn't mean shit if you can't invite someone that you've never done the invite on, right? So here's the thing, role play, right? Get one of your buddies and talk to them and say, hey man, invite me, right? Seriously, invite me. Show me how this business works, you know, invite me. Do it over and over and over and over and over again. Practice doesn't make perfect, practice makes progress, right? Practice it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? And when you think you got it down, great, teach it. When you teach it, that cements it in your head and it's gonna cement in their heads. Then they're gonna teach it to their people. That's gonna cement in their heads as well. Okay, so practice it over and over and over and over. I cannot stress the importance of the invite. I call my team, my downline, my leaders, and I tell them, invite me. And they do it. I call the newest person, I say, hey man, invite me. And they don't know how to do it. That's where you start. Guys, if your business isn't growing, it's either because you're not taking action, your team's not taking action, or you don't know the invite, or your team doesn't know the invite. One or the other. So that's very important. You guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. This is, you know, from the bottom of my heart, I really want you to succeed. I really want you to see the results that I saw my first 6 days. Why? Because I got excited, right? Because I was in a previous company, I didn't see any success for 14 months, really any success. And then my first 6 days into this, I hit Founder 3. That was life-changing for me. I want you to experience that. You have the tools, you have the knowledge, go out there and make it happen. Let's wake them up.
My life be like, my life be like